Y'all, I left a huge gem in this video. I left a huge secret. And if you caught on to it, I need you to go ahead and leave a comment on what that secret was that's going to help you forgive and get through what you need to get through in life. You feel me? I've never been through an R. Kelly situation, but when I was at my most vulnerable state, I've definitely went through something similar. You know, you got spiritual vultures, you got music vultures, vultures in whatever your weakness is. So you really have to pull it together. One thing I need you to know is that the power is in nobody else but you. You have the power to be what you want to be, have whatever amount of money you want to have, be as spiritual as you want to have, be as in tune with yourself, all that good shit. Step out the matrix, slide into the city of secrets with me, Shiva Talks. Brutal advice for your mind in this lifetime, where I'm giving you all the sauce and secrets to life, you feel me? And let's go ahead and hop into this topic. The biggest obstacle that held me back from being rich was not being able to forgive. You feel me? So today in this video, I'm going to talk to you about what that looks like. I'm going to talk to you about some things that you can do that's going to help you out on your journey if you're having a struggle with forgiving somebody from your past. And we're going to all get rich together, you feel me? So let me go ahead and hop on to this thing. All right, so like I said, the main thing that held me back in life was the weakness of not being able to forgive. For a long time, you know, I had things that I held on to, resentment, and primarily this is from my mom, my dad. My mom had it harder because I actually lived with her, you feel me? So for a long time, I used to do this thing where I would say that I forgave her and that I let go, but I would have this hidden emotion buried deep inside of me because I didn't really do the work. I didn't really analyze everything and look at things from the bigger picture the way I was supposed to. You feel me? So for a long time, I was running in the same cycles, going through these crazy situations, relationships. Didn't even know no better for real. Had I known better back then, I would have done better. But the root of all that was because I was not able to forgive. I would have these opportunities come in my life. I done had $28,000, $50,000, all kind of money hit my account. But within 6 months, that money will be gone. You know why? I had a problem with forgiveness. You feel me? When you hold on to things, it blocks your energy. It blocks you from being able to attract the things that you need to attract in life. And I get it. It's hard to forgive. You know, that person may have done some crazy, horrible things that I can't even imagine. And I'm not here to compare. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's situation is different. But here's the thing. You may be suffering through something right now, a personality quirk. You may still be suffering from the reminiscences of what happened to you. And that's why it's so hard to forgive. Because when I would hear people tell me, oh, forgive, let it go, the reason it was hard for me not to was because I'm still suffering through this. I was still suffering through my, you know, quirks and things that I didn't know that I thought I should know because of whatever. You feel me? I hate blaming things on other things, but that's just what it is. Certain things happen to us in our childhood or even adulthood that's going to have a huge effect on our life, and that's something that we can't run away from. But one thing you can do for yourself is forgive. Let it go. These thoughts, these things that keep coming in your mind about what happened to you, you need to learn this thing called law of distraction. Shout out to Abraham Hicks, man. Like, I be watching her videos and she put me onto a lot of game too. You feel me? That's one of my OGs as well. But the law of distraction is nothing more than you choosing to not think about those things that happen to you, because the more you think about it, the more you manifest in it, especially if you're thinking about it in the worst way, in a bad way. Especially if you're thinking about it in a bad way. You know, like, you gotta stop holding on to that. You feel me? So yeah, the things that I had to learn was the law of distraction, self-accountability, and I had to take full accountability and responsibility for my own life. Self-awareness is a great thing, just being aware of how you are, how you move, and that takes work. Like, you really got to sit in your room, in your space, in your house, your crib, and meditate. That has a lot to do with why it's hard for you to forgive. When you sit there in silence with no distractions, no phone, no video, no music, it's going to be hard at first, but you're able to take those thoughts and analyze them and compartmentalize them to where they need to be. When you come out of meditation, I'm telling you, man, like, you're going to start making better decisions. Things are going to come to you easier. Things are going to be more clear for you. And that's going to overall help you to forgive. Also, talking these things out with other people, hearing other people's perspective, people that you actually respect. Don't just talk to anybody. You need to hear other people's perspectives too, because that's going to help. If you're just alone and you're dealing with this shit in your head, then you really need to get out there and talk to somebody. One thing I want to warn you guys about, when you're in this vulnerable state of not being able to forgive, you put yourself in a state to where vultures are going to come out and try to grab at you. Like, for example, R. Kelly, that whole shebang he had going on. 9 times out of 10, those girls that he was pulling in there had poor relationships with their parents, had poor situations in life, and their weaknesses allowed them to be drugged into something they didn't even know what they was going to be a part of. You know, now, I've never been through an R. Kelly situation, but when I was at my most vulnerable state, I've definitely went through something similar. You know, you got spiritual vultures, you got music vultures, vultures in whatever your weakness is. So you really have to pull it together. One thing I need you to know is that the power is in nobody else but you. You have the power to be what you want to be, have whatever amount of money you want to have, be as spiritual as you want to have, be as in tune with yourself. All that. You don't have to look to these tarot readers. You don't have to look to these spiritual advisors. All that information is in yourself. Now, if you want to follow somebody for guidance, that's great. You feel me? Follow them. But I'm telling you, the power is in you. And it's going to take you, may take you a while to get there, but you got to start somewhere. And the first place you got to start is acknowledging that it's something off. And you tired of running in the same cycles. So if you're tired of running in the same cycles, I need you to hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. Like I say, the tools you need are all in you. Right now, it may look a little shaky, it may look a little cloudy, and I know you like how, but it starts with being real with yourself. Now, I'm saying this to you, but I need you to ask yourself this. Are you really being real with yourself in all aspects of life? Are you that type of person that's always busy but ain't really got nothing going on? Are you that type of person that's always trying to portray a certain image on social media, but you really empty on the inside? Are you that person that's working your whole life trying to prove a point, you know what I'm saying, but you ain't really got a point to prove, because all you got to do is just prove it to yourself and challenge yourself and find your own purpose. These are you. You probably have a problem with forgiving, and you need to watch this video again. If you're an adult, 18, 19, moving out the house, 20, 21, don't matter, you feel me? You're an adult. Now the responsibility is on you. You are no longer allowed to say or use your past as a crutch for right now. It's your choice to live to your fullest potential. It's your choice to get out there, get disciplined, and do the things that you want to do in life. Because in 5 years, you're going to look up, you're going to look around, you're going to see somebody younger than you doing, you know what I'm saying, the things that you thought you were supposed to be doing, and it ain't nobody but your fault. It's the fucking choices you made in life, you feel me? Now, for my old cats, it's never too late. It's never too late, man. Look up the Steve Harvey story. Look up the Oprah Winfrey story. It's never too late. You got to start somewhere. Don't be discouraged if you're in your 30s, you're in your 40s. This is for everybody, man. You got to forgive. You got to release. You got to know that wealth and that bag is yours. You got to start applying yourself the right way and just start feeling rich. You feel rich, you attract the opportunities to you that you need to attract to you. And another thing, once them opportunities come to you, you need to take advantage of them. If you feel like you don't have the income, the resources, the knowledge, don't let that stop you. Still dive in. Y'all, I left a huge gem in this video. I left a huge secret. And if you caught on to it, I need you to go ahead and leave a comment on what that secret was that's going to help you forgive and get through what you need to get through in life. You feel me? Namaste, motherfuckers.